All right, so I'm pretty convinced at this point that we're back. I mean, there is no way you could possibly say that we're not like back. Um, a series, we just won the series, won our second, our third straight series. Do we win? No, we lost the Tampa series. I think. I don't know. We won the Oakland series. Now we won the White Sox series. So we're back. There has been some spikes where it'd be like, oh, we're back, but then it's just like a walk off or like a home runs are good or we win a game. Then everyone's like, we're back. But I mean, we are back over 500. We are back into third place in the AL East. The Blue Jays got rained out yesterday, I think, but then I think we would have still gotten over anyway. So yeah, we are ahead of the Blue Jays, third place now. I think we're back over 500. Won 3 or 4 games. Should have had 4. Honestly, we should have won all 4 of those games. It was bullshit that we lost the first one. Anyway, so the first one, I watched like the first part of it. I think I watched like the first 3 innings and then I just got tired and went to sleep. But that was Chris Sale's start, and he actually got his first win of the season. It took long enough for, what should have been the Cy Young winner last year if it weren't for all his injuries and stuff. And if it weren't for Blake Snell being so goddamn fucking great, then he'd probably be a Cy Young candidate. But yeah. So that game was actually good from the beginning. Wasn't that the game where it was we were down by, it was like 0-1. We were down by 1 and then we got like 3 runs. And we got like 3 runs. It was 4-1. And then yeah, and then fucking like they got the 3-run homer to win the game, and it was bullshit. They won it 6-4. They didn't even need the whole 3. They didn't even need all 3 runs. They just needed the 2 runs. So, Jackie Bradley should have made the catch, but he didn't. Honestly, he was pretty close. And then I got terrorized with that the next day at school, so it was fucking great. Yeah. That was frustrating. That's just stupid. It's nothing on the Red Sox part. It literally was just fucking Ryan Brazier being Ryan Brazier. He can't pitch for shit. He already gave up a grand slam in New York this year. He cannot do jack shit. He's not a good pitcher. I genuinely don't like Ryan Brazier. Like, he always looks up. Like, he always walks to the mound. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. Like, if you just look at him, like, his face, and just, like, the way he's always, like, slumped over, he just looks like he doesn't give a fuck. And then he doesn't even pitch well. So, I genuinely don't even like Ryan Brazier. I just wish he didn't even play for our team. Game 2, that was the one where we won 9-6. I also fell asleep halfway through that game. It was on Friday. Yeah, I was pretty tired. I was doing a lot of shit that day, and I was pretty tired. So, yeah, that was fun. That was Sale's start. Price's start was the game 1. Game 2 was Sale's start. He got that win, so that was a fun game. I remember when we got up to 6 runs, and then I went to bed. Game 3 was probably my favorite. It was probably, I think, like, that was the most fun I've had, like, watching a game since we won the World Series. I mean, since, like, the last 2 games of this series was the most fun I've had watching a game since the postseason of last year. It's just similar feel. I mean, it's not as intense feeling, but, like, just what's happening is, like, similar. So, that was a lot of fun. 15-2 that game was. I remember we were in the bottom of the 3rd inning or the top of the 3rd inning with 2 outs. We were losing, right? and then we got 9 runs. 9 runs. That's like a record, I think. It hasn't happened since like 1901, where there's 2 outs and they get 9 runs. So, yeah, that's insane. If you don't remember, 1901 is a long time ago. So, yeah. But yeah, 15-2, we won that game. I remember the last inning, like, Colton Brewer, I think it was. No, it was Tyler Thornburg, because Tyler Thornburg's the one who sucks. Or they all suck, but Colton Brewer's the one who mainly sucks. Or no, Tyler Thornburg's the one who mainly sucks. And he gave up that home run. I was like, well, we signed up for this when we put him in the mound. I wasn't really upset about it because I knew it was going to happen. So, yeah. And then today, we won 9-2. That was a fun game. We scored, it was like 0-1 or 1-0 for like the longest time. And then we scored another run, I think in the 4th inning. Yeah, that was Chavis's homer in the 4th inning, right? Porcello's start was today. Rodriguez's start was yesterday. But today, we got the Chavis homer in the 4th inning. And then I stopped watching for a little bit because I wanted to watch the NASCAR race, but it was rain delayed anyway, so they were going to get going with them. They didn't, so it's tomorrow. But then while I was watching the race, or what was going to be the race, that's when the home run happened for the White Sox in the 5th inning. And then I came back shortly after, and then I watched the rest of the game. And I think all those 7 runs were scored in the 8th inning. That's when we broke the tie. It was in the 8th inning. And I was just like, when Devers had his whole shebaggle, that was fucking insane. Like, that had a postseason feeling to it. I mean, that really did have a postseason feeling to it right there. And honestly, I thought he was going to get all the way back home. I honestly thought that Devers was going to go home. Like, after that ball got thrown and missed the second baseman, I was like, he's going home. But he didn't, but it's okay. He ended up getting home. But then, like, it was like a whole new set of men were on base, like a few guys later, like, and then Bogarts just fucking hit a grand slam. That was insane. I was like, no fucking way. There was no way that just happened. But it did. It did, and that opened it up to a 7-run inning, 9-2. We were tied 2-2 at the beginning of the inning, and then we were 9-2. So, and then the final inning, Colton Brewer just couldn't finish the game. Like, he just had an impossible struggle with finishing said baseball game. Like, it was like 4 outs because they struck him out, but then he like went up to first anyway because it was a wild pitch. So, it would have struck him out though. But so I did get 4 outs on that, and then he hit the fucker, the next guy. So, yeah. And then I think another wild pitch happened. They all advanced. So yeah, that was fun. But we won anyway. I knew we would. But yeah. I just farted. That felt nice. But yeah, that's the Chicago series. Off to Baltimore next. I'm excited for that. I mean, obviously, we're going to probably sweep them, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and goodbye.